Hello everyone. Today I will be presenting No Talking to You by Andrew Clement. 다음이요. So first I'll talk about the author, then introduce the main characters, and I have organized it in a timeline, the plot, and why I chose this book, and one quote I want to share. Next, please. First is about the author, Andrew Clement, who was born on 29th of May, 1949. He died in 28th November, 2019, and his style of books is school-based and playful. And events that affected his books is, surprisingly, he was a teacher, so that influenced some of his writing and his life as a student. Next, please. Well, sadly, I couldn't find any pictures for these, so I'll just talk about them. First is Dave Packer, who is a 5th grader who starts a no-talking contest between boys and girls inspired by Gandhi. He challenges himself and others to speak less and, not talk, except in 3 words for the teachers, because they're not trying to shut down the school like Gandhi was. So they decided to talk to teachers, and eventually, spoiler alert, they decide that music wasn't talking. Well, anyways, the story highlights his self-control and growth. And next is Lindsay Burgess. Can someone tell me how to pronounce his name? I do not know. And Lindsay Burgess is a strong-willed 5th grader, leader of the girls in the no-talking contest. She's very competitive and smart, and helps keep the contest fair and balanced, and learns about teamwork and communication. And her role shows leadership and growth. Next, please. So, yes, I've arranged it in a timeline because it looks more neat. So, first is, Dave preparing for a presentation on India with Lindsay. He's inspired to not talk for a day with Gandhi. Then he goes to school, and then he starts presenting, and he coughs and coughs and coughs and skips the whole lesson. And then at lunch, Dave and Lindsay decides to do a no-talking competition in boys versus girls. When Dave Packer said this to Lindsay Burgess, not very nice, he says that if she had to shut up for 5 minutes, her whole top of her head would explode. Anyways, after that, a bunch of events happened. First, some girl gives a boy a big smoochy kiss, and the boy is forced to talk. And then a teacher notices, and then the teacher is like, what on earth is going on? Why aren't they talking? And then they decide that singing is not talking, so they do sing beautifully. And then all the teachers report to Mr. Height, and then Mr. Height gets super angry because then the school won't work.